2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Opening round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is set to begin. Hello all, I'm Luke Elvey. It's terrific to have your company as always here at 2K Sports. Alongside me in the booth is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, following all the action. Oh, this is a super week on the calendar. Always circle this one in my diary. I'm thrilled you could be with us as well. We're going down to the first hole now. Before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak, as there's some word developing that our featured player has formed a rivalry with Max Homa. Gee, that's brave of them.
It is brave indeed, Luke, because Max Homa may appear all friendly and sweet, but he loves to win. And I just wouldn't want to be going up against him, let alone in a rivalry. It's going to be so tough out there today.
Thanks, Henny. Let's see who roasts who out there today, as our featured player takes on Max Homa, who's always clever with a quip of his own. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Not bad. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's eyeing up around 160 here.
This is a lengthy putt here. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This putt's going to go uphill, break left to right.
Ooh. 6 feet remaining to the cup. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
He's tied for 6th on this leaderboard. Moneyayyy Cove is full of so many superb golf holes, and the first one that really hits you between the eyes is the par 3 second.
Well, as stunning as the views are, so is the difficulty of this par 3. A long par 3, not much green to work with there, but I'm telling you what, the beauty alone of this hole is worth its weight in gold.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. This putt is from 14 feet.
This is for birdie.
Well, that's disappointing to have missed a putt at that distance. It's just about 3 feet away. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And he'll drop down to 1 over for the event. The third hole at Moneyayyy Cove is an absolute beauty. The par 5 that doglegs left to right.
Sometimes people say, tee it high and let it fly. Not here, no way, no sir. Tee this thing down low and chase it out there. Use the contour of the fairway to get the distance required to hopefully knock this thing on in 2. Second shot, aim out to the left. Again, keep this thing low on the ground and moving. Get it up there just shy of the green, a little pitch shot from there, and you find yourself a nice little birdie.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. And that's safely on the surface. Putting for birdie here. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. Sitting at 1 over for the day. To me, the short par 4 is the most underrated hole in all of golf.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. His second shot here. 3 behind our leader. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. That's well judged. Good speed, good line. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Now 4 back after that hole. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Hopefully this one can hold onto the fairway.
Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. Second shot here on the 5th. Chosen the pitching wedge here. He's hit that one well. Will it get there? Is this one going to go down? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie.
This putt puts him in front of Max Homa.
And that's all she wrote. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 6th is a par 4. That's heading in the wrong direction. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
And from the rough too. This is looking nice.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Well, this would be a good putt to make to move into the top 5. Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Well, I tell you, it's always a pleasure working alongside you there, my friend. 3 more rounds to go. Looking forward to it.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back for the second round of action of the Northern Shore Open. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have your company once again. Our leader rocking along at 6 under par as we get things going here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the second hole. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Setting up here with a very long putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Par putt coming up here. So close. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5.
This hole screams, keep me on the ground for as long as possible. Because once you get this thing on the ground, it is going to run forever, Luke. Driver off the tee box. Try and chase it down that hill as best you can. Second shot. Again, keep something low. Keep something on the ground. Let the contour of the fairway help take your golf ball towards the green. Get this thing as close as you can in 2. And just a little pitch shot to not much acreage up there. What a wonderful hole.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Lining this putt up from a fair distance. This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. And that's going to be a pretty good outcome, that one, in the circle of friendship. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Lovely effort, that. This is his second shot.
Yikes!
And this putt to move into the top 20. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, that was a big bounce forward. Must have hit the downslope. That's some good golf right there. Second shot here on the 5th. And choosing the 8 iron here.
Get it. Get it there.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homer, wow.
And this putt coming up for his putt. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole.
You got no ass straight right here, buddy. Oh, I gotta step it up. Oh, my right was nice. Alright. Playing with
there
him.
you have it. Not really being able to get any real momentum going throughout the day, but it has come to a close, Rich.
It was an average day at best out there. Certainly, work improvement can be done before the next round.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third round coverage of the Northern Shore Open is about to begin. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here, delighted to have your company. Rich, this player's trailing. Do they have to really step it up and get it going today?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This is playing long. It's uphill.
Go.
That one just slides by.
Don't fuck with me, boy.
And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here at the 7th.
Plateau on the left-hand side of this green that runs into a low area over on the right-hand side. When the pin's on the left, do not miss it long nor left. You're begging to make bogey, more than likely worse. Anything on the right-hand side, though, start licking your chops, my friend. You're thinking 2 all day long.
This one's for birdie.
This putt puts him in front of Max Homer.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? He's currently tied for 9th. On the tee now, the par 5 8th hole.
There's another par 5 where height is not necessarily required to get it home in 2. Try and ease it down the right-hand side as best you can, and from there, you got a very unique shaped green that may not require or necessitate you going for it in 2. A Redan-style green going from right to left around a bunker placed on the left-hand side of the green. This hole is outstanding.
This is full send. He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Great touch.
He finds himself currently in 8th. Par 4 9th hole here. Oh, that was a big bounce forward. This one's got some legs on it.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
From around 180 yards out. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
This looks like around 29 feet. Yeah, just had a little bit too much speed on that putt. A 7-footer right here.
He's got this for his par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Not a bad play, that one. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Ooh.
This is a par putt. And this one will be for bogey. And as we check the standings, our leader is currently ahead by 4. So after the third round, Rich, which was not a bad one, but it's a case of welcome to the modern game. If you don't have your foot flat to the boards, you go backwards.
That's exactly the case that happened today. They played a good round of golf, but listen, right now, everybody else playing head and shoulders above them, so this player's going to have to find something extraordinary tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Northern Shore Open. The final round starts now. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. Our featured player sitting at even par as we begin today's coverage. We're going out to the 13th hole. That's a good-looking shot there. Playing from around 160 yards. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Woo, back there, horsey. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Just taking a look at this one, Rich. Do you think it's makeable?
Luke, I just don't see this happening. I tell you, I'd love to see this player prove me wrong, though.
Just couldn't quite get it to drop. Just a short putt remaining here. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2.
On the tee now, the par 5, 14th. That's heading for the fairway.
Oh, that downslope has just added a ton to this drive.
Yeah, that one will play. He's setting up for his second shot. That'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it. Taking the big dog off the tee. That should find the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 15th. That's nicely done. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. A couple over now, heading towards the stretch. A good chance to fight back. He's currently tied for 14th. The 16th is a par 3.
Give me a layup number, please. I am not trying to find this green in regulation. I'm trying to lay it up and have a short little pitch shot for my second. Because if I take on this green and I miss it a little right, well, then I'm going to have a 60-yard pitch shot straight up the hill for my next shot. No, thank you. Give me a 4, and I'm happy to go on from there.
Well played, mate. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. That's disappointing. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Ideally, you want to challenge that bunker. You want to challenge the end of the fairway because you want as short of a second shot as possible into this minuscule green. Anything left shy of that bunker is going to leave a mid to long iron. No thank you.
Second shot here on the 17th. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
And he needs this to save par. And he's down there. You got to read.
It's a little tricky to see. It's not a straight putt. There is a bit of right-hand movement at the end.
This one for bogey.
It's a short putt, but it will move to the left.
And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And as we stand on the last tee, it's a par 4.
Semi-blind tee shot, especially anything going out to the right-hand side. More fairway out there than you can see, but you better fly it a good distance. From there, downhill to a very inviting-looking green. However, with lots of runoff area, it can be quite deceitful.
And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still.
Come on, don't be shy.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. He finishes up with a par at the last. And as we close out all of our rivalry battles, a big thank you to Henny Koyak for bringing us all the insight and action from this group today.
Oh, it was an honour, Luke. Regardless of the result, we love a good rivalry.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Rockwell Open this week, and our first round coverage is about to begin. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy will be following all the action. It's such a fun championship, this one. Love being here for it, and I'm glad you could join us as well. Let's catch up with play down on the 8th. That'll work there. Sitting at 2 over par. Handy effort, that one. He's standing over his third shot. Oh, well played. 11 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt is breaking right to left.
That came out with some heat on it. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Now 7 shots behind after that. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Oh, that was pure. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Oh, that just brushed past the hole. A birdie putt awaits. Oh. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Ooh. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
This has got to get legs.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
"13 feet to the cup." This is a triple bogey attempt here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at 7 over par. The 11th hole at Al Barsha Sands has the unique feature of a bunker stretching from tee to green all the way down the right-hand side.
What a cool look this is, isn't it? Players that want it to be aggressive and take this thing on are going to have to kind of fit their drives in between that big bunker on the right and another massive one on the left-hand side. However, find the fairway there, you're going to be rewarded with a very short second shot to a fairly flat green. Birdie is almost unavoidable.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. That's a disappointing stroke. That's a push. Putting now for a bogey. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 12th hole at Al Barsha Sands runs parallel to 11, but it's a completely different style of hole.
Yeah, really no danger off the tee, no bunkers or anything like that. So pretty much tee it high, let it fly, try and get this thing down there as far as you can. Try and reduce this second shot to as little as possible. You've got a massive green with a bunch of distinctive places they can put this pin. It's going to be tough to get your second shot super close.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Job done. Let's head to the next. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
There's some good golf out there for sure. It should be a fun next 3 days.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Moneyayyy.